Hello, everyone. I have just bought some prototypes of my products because a few orders have not come through right. So I wanted to open them in front of everyone because that's just fun. And I can't go live on Facebook yet because I don't have enough followers and I have not been doing that long enough. So I'll just put these onto YouTube. Right. So this looks like a page of nothing. It's just got this little thing in here. So let's have a look what this is. That's a bit weird. Just one tiny little thing in all the stuff that I bought. We've got one item. Here we go. A postcard. Oh, and you can see behind is the painting. Okay, so what I wanted to do was check the quality and see how it looks. I did put a border on it and it seems like it's cut it off. So you can just see a tiny little bit of white around the edge, and it's actually got a black border as well. So now I know if I take it to the edge, it's going to cut it off. But then the other ones that I bought, I didn't take it to the edge. It didn't print all the way. So this is something, it's going to be a little bit frustrating. All right. So we got more packages. Okay, so this one is a bit bigger. They all came. Apparently, there's more still coming, but I had to open these up now. I actually got home last night, but I waited until this morning. I've been pet sitting away from home. Right, we got some envelopes, and they go with hello. Oh, here we go. A card. Let me pull one out. Right. This is a pig face. I don't know if you know what a pig face is. It's not very. Do I need to go up closer? Oh, it's a bit blurry, isn't it? Or is that my eyes? Anyway, the pig face. It's a beautiful succulent that grows quite hardy out on the no matter what season. It's just amazing. And there's a beach, a bay at on Kangaroo Island called Bibon Bay, and there's a lookout at the top. And it's 70 kilometres from where I lived in Kingscote, but it was just my favourite bay. So when I needed some alone time, some quiet time, I'd go drive here. And on top of the the cliff there grows this flower. And one day when I was there, the flower was out. The flowers you don't always see. So I took some pictures. And it says, I've got on the front, so then just as you receive Christ Jesus as Lord, continue to live your lives in him, rooted and built up in him, strengthened in the faith as you were taught, and overflowing with thankfulness. Colossians 2:6-7. That's at the front of the picture. And then I've got a prophetic word. The pig face is a succulent, and this one is on top of a lookout overlooking a bay. Even in the high winds of Kangaroo Island, harsh summer heat, frigid temperatures of winter, and seasonal drought, this plant thrives. It has an ability to adapt to each season it faces. The ability to see that the enemy will try and push your buttons, but God will use that situation to upgrade your relationship with him is one of the keys to the kingdom. You don't have to be joyful about the issue. Be joyful that God will always fulfill his promises if you abide in him. Be thankful in all things, because if you have nothing to overcome, you can't be an overcomer. So I've actually got this. You can fold it to be a card like that. And it's all blank inside, so you can write in it. And then you've got the word on the back. So that if somebody needs a little bit of support, then I've got, look at these. Wanted to see how big I could do it. There's some gift cards that, so fold. It actually had the little mark there, so I can fold it immediately. That's nice. So it comes in the two sizes. See the varying sizes. No, it is. I did this in pastel. It was done in pastel, and I think that worked out pretty well. So that's that one. I love this. Oh, and look, we've got envelopes for the big one as well. Now we'll go. Now the company I use has a heap of different types of paper for the posters. So I actually stuck all a few of my paintings in and tried to see how big I can go with the quality of the photo I took of the picture, the painting, and then I ordered the largest I could in those products. So okay, this are all been in a thing, so they're all right. So this here is that one. Don't know why they didn't send that together. And but this one I've got, it's a little postcard. I've got the little prophetic word on it, or the little verse on it. It says, "Chaos once challenged you. The raging waves lifted themselves over and over, high above the ocean's depths, letting out their mighty roar. Yet at the sound of your voice, they were all stilled by your might. What a majestic king filled with power." So you can see behind there, I've just subtly put the ocean picture that I painted, and they're the postcards, but you can also get them in gift cards, just like this with the side open, or also as the top open, and they're coming in those two sizes. Now I had an order this week, and it failed because the customer was in America, and apparently the company I use don't have the gift cards available to be sent to America. So I have sourced out a new company, and I'm in the process of putting all the cards to that site. You'll still be able to buy it from the shop because it's the app. It's like an app linked to the shop. So it doesn't matter where I source them from. It's all still going to be in that shop. Wildbrumby.shop is the website. You can also access it through www.kerry, Kerri, for Lorraine, L Weldon, Welden. There is no O in Weldon. So kerrylweldon.com. And I have started a website. It's not perfect yet, but on any of the images that I have put on there, you can click on it and it takes you to the shop. Right. Aha. My Brumbies. How about that? How about that, hey? That has printed really well. That, oh, I should tell you the sizes of these, shouldn't I? Let me get that up here. Okay, things moving. Here, thank you very much. So this here is, okay, this is a premium semi-glossy paper. Yeah, a bit of gloss on that. Semi-glossy. And it is 27 by 35 centimetres, which is 11 by 14 inches. And just to show you, got the original artwork sitting right here, actually. This is my acrylic done on canvas. So when you take a photo, my camera likes to move. That's fine. Okay, so when you take a photo, because I haven't been able to scan them all yet, the DPIs, it's not as good as the scanning. The scanning, I could have got it a lot bigger. But that's still a good size. It's what is it? Not quite an A3. This one here. Oh, that printed well too. Brumbies again. How about that? So that is my original Brumbies. And I love how it keeps looking for my face. It's my original Brumbies. So this here is a premium matte. And quite thick. I like that. It's good. Actually good for a poster. And the glossy, so matte. So I guess there's going to be different products, right? So you can see the different sizes in that. That's an A3. A3, oh, for you Americans, 29.7 by 42 centimeters, which is still not your language. So let me just quickly, A3 in American language. A3 in inches. Is that right? Got to be online for that to work. Not online. 3 in inches. Okay. It's 11.7 by 16.5 inches. So that's this one here. 11.7 by 16.5. And yes, you can get that. You should be able to get that one on the website. There's a few different sizes. So that's the biggest, but you can get them smaller as well. And they will be in cards as well. I'm not sure if I've done that yet, but eventually there will be. All of these will be in different formats. Gift cards, posters, canvases. I've got these prototypes done on posters, but you can actually get them printed on canvas, and some of them have a really nice floating frame around it, so it actually finishes the painting off really well. And of course, the canvases, which is this here, hasn't got a frame on it, but it's still before they started doing these floating frames for canvas arts, it's quite nice. I usually paint the edge of it black, and this gives it some depth instead of trying to painting right around like they do, the wrapping it around like they do the photos. Very hard because as I paint, I adjust, and and sometimes I forget to go around their sides. So what I do at the end when I've finished is to paint it in a black right around the edge, and it just gives you that depth too. Now these, well, I just opened this great big, well, great big posters, right? So this is going to see if these ones, oh, look at that. So this is massive. How am I going to show you this one? So this is the, oh, hang on, there's more in here. Oh, hello. Okay, let's start at the fourth one. Oh, this is a pastel I did. Pastel. Okay, I'm going to have to fix this camera issue. All right. This is a pastel I did for Mum. It's a country scene. We've got a little wagon wheel. You've got the horse beside the creek. And there's a little house up here, windmill, and a little water tank. It's an oil pastel, and this is done in a matte. Please give me the sizes. Oh, ordered that in framed canvas too. Okay. Archival matte poster, this is called. It's A2, which is 42 by 59.4 centimetres, which is 16.5 times 23.4 inches. So that is just a... Where the other ones go? Okay, here we go. So that's just a little bit bigger than the A3. Just a little bit bigger than the A3. That's an A2. That's quite big. What I'm going to do is all these prototypes, I can't store all here, so I'm going to put them on the Facebook page for a special for anybody who wants to buy these. But I think that one turned out really well. Archival matte poster. This is me checking out all the paper, different paper styles as well. So, okay, so this one here. Oh, what's that? The eagle. It's a big one. How'd that turn out? Really, really got to stop that camera. I'm not sure how to do that. But those who entwine their hearts with Yahweh will experience divine strength. They will rise up on soaring wings and fly like eagles, run their races without growing weary, and walk through life without giving up. Isaiah 40:31. This is good. I'm going to have to get this size out for you. There's the eagle. That's massive, absolutely massive. And I think that printed nicely too. I mean, you can see the, on most of these, you can see the, do it close up. You can see the canvas. No, okay. You can see the canvas through it. So you can see that it's been painted on canvas this size, which is pretty big. That's a classic matte paper. That's nice too. It's 50 by 70 centimetres. Wow. 20 by 28 inches. Just getting right up there, isn't it? Not even the biggest one I've got here yet. What else have I got here? Paper everywhere. Wow. Now, the ocean behind me here, I did see how, oh my God, how big I could get this. And I got it big. I got it really big. This is crazy big. Wow. Okay. That will look really nice up on someone's wall. So now all these posters you can also get with a little hanger. They can be framed. They can have just the little hangers that they stick to the top. with the string. This one here is a classic semi-glossy poster. That's really good quality. That is really good. Is that compared to this glossy? It feels thicker. Okay. I thought that one was going to be thicker, but this one here, this is a 30 by 40 inch, so 75 by 100 centimeters. Wow, so that's a meter. That's a meter. It's a long. Okay, so what hasn't arrived? Okay. Okay, so just going through my list here, I've got a couple of framed canvases coming, so I will unpack them when they arrive, and you can see what they look like in the I've got an eagle one, a different eagle than that, and I've got the country scene with the horse in it along the creek. So they're coming in a 16 by 20 inch framed canvas, and the other eagle is coming in a 12 by 12 inch, 30 by 30 centimeters. So I've got that. It's actually two. It's interesting. Okay. All right. These are not postcards. These are posters. These are tiny little posters. Okay. So you can get posters really small. I'd suggest getting them in the postcards if you want it this small, because it's going to be more of a card rather than a thinner paper. So, good to know. Okay. They're both in semi-glossy, and they turned out well. Okay. Then I've got this. Okay. So that's all. There's just there's a couple more coming. I did I got this one. Up we go. Now I'm going to break everything. This here I did in a pastel, and I put it in at the Kilcoy art show last year, and I got first prize in the drawing category for a novice. So that's a soft pastel, and it's a dog waiting for its owner. So I've got that coming as well. Let's see how that prints. I think the pastel will print really well on that from that paper. The pastel on the pastel I did on this one was done on a rough paper. It was done on a rough paper, which means it's like a canvas. It's got, sort of, so it actually almost looks pixelated, but it does, because it's got the roughness of the paper like a canvas, and that can be seen on the gift cards as well as here. But I think it has still turned out really well. These aren't photos. They're paintings. This one's a drawing. But yes, they're going to have the impression of the canvas or the material that's done on it. You're going to be able to see that. So as you can see, you might be able to see on that. Okay, I need better camera work. There, see? Here we go. You can see the canvas on the painting. And that is to be expected because it was a painting done on canvas. See? Okay. And that's all of it. Thanks for watching. Oh, HarryLWeldon.com to click on any of the links in there. It's just a little bit about me in that page too, and it'll click on any of the images and it'll take you to the shop. Thank you. Bye.